I'm Charles McCann. I've been a certified community action professional since 1993. CCAP is meaningful to me because I was on the committee that crafted the process. It's good that practitioners are guided and inspired by community action's rich history, embrace community action vision, values, and ethics, are proficient in the knowledge and practice of traditional management skills and organizational leadership skills, and know theories of poverty. This is the focus of CCAP, and it gives professionalism to the power of community action. I'm one of over 1,000 certified community action professionals fighting poverty nationwide. Join us.
Cool. I think that's all we need, but since we have you here, I'll ask you a couple of questions.
Okay.
So let's go back.
Okay.
And you look at me
Okay.
as we talk.
I looked in the camera then, I guess that's okay.
Yeah, that was
that was
great.
perfect. That's exactly what we were supposed
Okay.
to do for that kind of an interview, but this is a separate interview in
Okay.
case I put together a video, a compilation video of my own. So you started the CCAP?
I was on the committee that started CCAP. My colleague Lois Carson has also was on the committee, and she is still on our commission.
Wow, that's amazing. How long ago did you guys start, and what gave you the idea to do this?
Jim Lepresti sent out a memo to all the CAP directors circa 1988 asking if they'd be interested in any kind of professional certification program. And based on that response, a certification advisory group was convened at the, I think they call it the DuPont Plaza Hotel. It's the hotel's still there at DuPont Circle in Connecticut to begin talking about and crafting a CCAP a certification program. Initially, it was supposed to be called Certified Community Action Executive, but it didn't take long to figure out that in this business, when you say executive, people hear executive director. And it wasn't just for executive directors, it was to be for every practitioner. So community action professional was used instead.
And why actually did you feel the need to start it? What made you say, hey, this is really going to help us in the long run?
For me, it was succession. I've been in community action over 50 years. And in 1974, when they had the national meeting, someone had to stand up and say, how many people have been here the whole 10 years? Everybody stood up. In 1984, how many have been here the whole 20 years? Everybody stood up. In 1989, our 25th birthday celebration, how many here have been here the whole 25 years? People still standing up. But our hair isn't as dark as it used to be. And some of us aren't there anymore. So the conversation began to evolve. Wouldn't it just be terrible if we who've invested our lives in community action and care about community action and love community action let it die with us? So the idea was we were going to mix what the original group had, of course we made our history, and the vision and the values. We were passionate about community action. Newer ones coming in, I call them parachuters. They just parachuted in from somewhere else. Didn't know a lot about community action. If they parachuted into Head Start, they got the Head Start orientation. If they parachuted into weatherization, they got that orientation. LAHEAP, that orientation. Manpower, that orientation. When did they ever get their community action orientation? So we were interested in that vision and values piece and knowing the history. They came, though, with their own credentials in management and leadership, their MBAs and their leadership skills, and we wanted that too. And since community action is about eliminating poverty, we thought it was appropriate for the practitioners, the new ones coming up, to know about theories of poverty. So those 5 areas, actually it was the first 4, theories was added to the body of knowledge later. A knowledge base was created that articulated those first 4 knowledge sets and skill sets as things a community action person needed to know and practice well in order to do our work well. And then we formalized the theories of poverty several years later and went from there.
What is just a final closing question, but you've worked in community action for a really long time. What and have the CCAP, and what does the program and what does community action mean to you?
I think community action means to me, fighting poverty. Kennedy suggested to us it was a long twilight struggle, year in and year out, against one of the common enemies of mankind. And it is a twilight struggle. And there is poverty there and people, needing that help. So I see CCAP as fighting the good fight. It's the thing to do. It's the right thing to do. And people in community action are doing it.
Perfect. All right. That's it. Now we can stop it. Now